Hi all, so radiotherapy day 7 but PEG video. So after radiotherapy this morning, the nurses in the radiotherapy department took me up to endoscopy and handed me over. I've had nothing to eat since 8 o'clock last night, and I was allowed to sip water until 8 o'clock this morning, and I took my medication before then with water. So nothing to drink since 8 o'clock either. So absolutely thirsty, as you can imagine. Lucky they haven't irradiated my salivary glands too much yet, so I'm not dying like I will be in a few weeks. Anyway, cut a long story short, was fully conscious for the PEG insertion, which took about 15 minutes. They gave me midazolam, I think, or something like that, some other bits, which, spaces you out a bit, but you're still totally aware of what's going on. And chatting away to the endoscopist, who was a very lovely man called Stephen, and lots of nice team working in there with him. So I could feel the pushing and pulling and the pressure. And before I knew it, I was out the door into recovery. So what they do is, from the time the procedure actually finishes, they wait 4 hours, and then they let you have something to drink. Meanwhile, you're being hydrated by a drip while you are dozing in and out of consciousness, which is really quite nice. I'm sure I was snoring the place down. And it seems like every 2 minutes they're checking your blood pressure. But they're so good, so attentive. They have been so good at that hospital. It's totally altered my opinion of that place. So after the best cup of tea on the whole planet, and the best dry digestives on the whole planet, because they were just so good, because I was so starving and thirsty, my drip had finished and they were happy with how things were. Pain relief checked, and other half comes to collect me and take me home, which unfortunately was in rush hour traffic, so it took a smidgen longer than normal. And the walk to the taxi was the most unbearable pain, I am not going to lie. But I crawled in that taxi, laid on that back seat. Every bump in the road on the way home felt like I'd been kicked in the gut. You know how it is. It's like when you're dying for a wee, you feel every bump. Same. Crawled indoors, got to bed, did not move. Took some more pain meds when it was time, and once I was on the bed I felt a lot more comfortable, sort of semi-sitting up. So that was the story of my PEG insertion. A long and somewhat painful day, but it will all be forgotten in no time. A very necessary procedure, because in a few weeks, when my swallowing is virtually non-existent, I can't get enough nutrition in, and I'm starting to drop weight, and I'm thirsty and dehydrated, that is going to be a godsend, and I'll be grateful for every single thing they've done for me with regards to that PEG. So, spirits very high. It's another day out the way, and feeling good. So I will see you later.